So we are going to draw Slinky Dog from Toy Story. You'll need a piece of paper and a pencil. I'm going to use a marker. So every time I draw a line or a shape on my paper, you draw the same line or shape on your paper at home. Okay, so to start Slinky Dog, we're going to do the top of his head, which is a nice curvy line. So I'm going to start over here. Let's see, do nice curvy shape like that. And then we can do the sides of his face. It's a C shape that comes down. And same on this side, except that this C shape is a little bit flatter. It's not as curvy, like that. Now we can do his mouth down here, and it's a long U shape. So we're going to start right here. Do a long U shape, like that. And over here I left a little space. We're going to draw a backwards letter C right there. That's where his nose is going to be. And we'll do that in just a minute. Okay, so let's come back up here. We do his eyebrows. He has long, thin eyebrows, and they go along the curve of the top of his head, like that. Just make it a little longer. His eyes are half circles. So we're going to follow that same curve that we did just a few seconds ago. We're going to do that for his eyes. So same curvy line, and same for his other eye. And then we can draw a U shape underneath. For his eyes. And you can draw circles for the pupils. I'm just going to fill it in because I have a black marker. And now we can start to do his snout. So we're going to start over here underneath his left eye. It's a curvy line. And now we're going to start right here and draw a curvy line down to his chin. I just want to connect this over here. Alright, so let's do his nose, which is right where we drew that little bump. So his nose is an oval shape. And underneath his nose, we're going to draw another curve. And from the left side of that curve right here, we're going to draw another line coming up here towards his eye. So here we go. And then back down to his chin. So it should look like he's smiling with his mouth open. Okay, let's do his neck. His neck is right under here. It's two straight lines. And then a U shape. Now we're going to draw a circle around the bottom of his neck. So start up here, right where his chin is, right here. We're going to draw a circle that comes down and around and then back up to his neck again, so like this. Okay, so come up here, we're going to do his ears. So his ears are long and thin. We're going to start with the outside line of his ear, so the left side of his ear. So it starts up here at the corner of his head. And then back up. Same on this side. Go this way. Alright, so we're going to do his chest area right here. It's another circle. It starts a little bit further up on his face. So right about there. we're going to draw the circle that comes down and around, way down here, and then up to his chin again. So now we can do his front legs. Just going to move my board over a little bit so you can see over here where his legs are. Okay. So his legs are two curvy lines and then a U shape at the bottom. And then his foot is the letter C. And then a curvy line on the top, and then just connect it. You can show his toes. Yep, one more. Let's do his other leg over here. Starts right here on his body. Curvy line, U shape, C shape, curvy line, more of a flat line on the top here for this foot, curvy line. And then you can draw his toes. Okay, so for the actual Slinky part of him, it's going to be like making loops, but making the loops close together. Okay, so I'll do it a little bit up here before I do it right on him, but if you want to practice on another piece of paper or somewhere else on your paper first, that's okay. So the loops are long and thin like this, and then don't remove your marker or your pencil from the paper, just keep going like that, and you can make it curve or make it turn like that. Okay. All right, so now that I've practiced, I'm going to try to do it like the picture. So here's the first skinny loop, and then try to keep them close together. And this does not have to be perfect looking. Every time you hold or move a Slinky, it's going to look different. Okay, so somewhere over here towards the end of your Slinky, we're going to draw a circle. That's this area right here for his hips. So when I draw the circle, I want to make sure that the circle stays inside my Slinky area. I don't want to draw it outside the Slinky area. It should stay within this area right here. So I'll go ahead and draw my circle. There. I'm going to do his tail. His tail is sort of like a smaller Slinky. And it's the same thing again. It's a whole bunch of those loops, and they get smaller as you get to the top of his tail. And then the tip of his tail is an oval shape. And I'll just go ahead and fill it in so you can see it. So I'm going to do his front leg right here. So it is a curvy rectangle shape. And then his shin is just two straight lines. And now we can do his foot. So it's a straight line, C shape, show his toes, just three, and then another curvy line. There we go. Now his foot that's furthest away from us, this one right here, it also attaches to his hips, so it's going to be two straight lines. Connect them. 2 straight lines for his shin. So I'm making these a little darker so you can see them better. Now straight line for the top of his foot, curvy line, straight line, curvy line. And you can indicate a couple of toes there. So now I'm just going to fill in a few things on him that I know are a dark color, but if you have something to color with at home and you want to color him in, you can go ahead and do that. I'm going to do mine really quickly with a Sharpie. His legs are dark. Okay, so there is Slinky Dog. I'll write it right here. Slinky Dog.